Some individuals are exempt from rules that should apply to everyone. A hero is suddenly a risk factor the moment the war is over. So you murder him. Crude, but effective. In reality, they've no need for living heroes, just dead ones. Here's a question, Alex. Can we stop Captain Mateus Torres?
Depends on if you treat the captain or 3 strikes as a singularity.
Both are. What happens when 2 singularities exist on the same field?
That requires 7 months calculation with current resources.
We'll just have to trust the guys in the field.
David, evacuate.
No, I still have to finish up here. The Erusian military finally sent part of the Alicorn specs. Its basic capabilities listed here were as we predicted. What's interesting is this over here. In addition to main guns, they have a 600mm 128 caliber rail cannon. The barrel exceeds 70 meters. Its range is over 3,000 kilometers. That matches what we calculated from the bombardment on Anchorhead Bay. The mini nuke they seem to have obtained has a yield of 1 kiloton. It'll destroy anything within a 400-meter radius of ground zero. Casualties are to be in the tens of thousands.
I know some things are better left unsaid, but let me say it. That's less damage than I expected.
Nice catch. Do you remember this speech?
This vote has the means to end this hideous war in a definitive and elegant manner. The world shall be horrified by the number of lives we will take. Only then will they let go of their weapons. Weapons that would have taken the lives of 10 million.
The imagery invoked by those words and the actual predicted damage just don't match.
So, here's a question.
Sorry, got no quizzes for you today. They will launch the nuke on September 19th.
Why are you so sure?
Because that's the anniversary of the end of the Continental War. Anti-war demonstrations and victory parades are in full swing in ORED. There's about 1 million participants in total. That number will rise on the anniversary. However, this nuke isn't that powerful. They'd have to thread through the eye of a needle to achieve their desired result.
Terminal guidance would be needed.
Right. How do they intend to achieve it when even GPS won't work?
You're all thinking too much. If we sink the submarine, it's problem solved.
Crude, but effective.
Crude?
All right, look at this. The Alicorn's expected course. We know it was off Anchorhead Bay, and it has to get to ORED within range before September 19th. They must avoid being detected by OSEA, its allies' sound surveillance system, and ships. Taking into account its maximum operating depth, this is the only possible route. The Alicorn will move along the Azalea seamount chain and reach a rather blandly named body of water called PX-8443. The waters here are shallow due to an undersea mountain range and nearby islands. This is where it'll be. We also know roughly when they'll arrive in the area.
Quite the prediction you have.
Indeed, but if it makes it through, then you're looking at P&E Trench. The sub's max operating depth is 600 meters. Tracking it would be impossible.
Right. Now I'm going to give you the mission details, so listen up. Our mission is to cooperate with the patrol aircraft to find the Alicorn. In the first phase of the mission, multiple patrol aircraft will drop sonobuoys to build a sonobuoy barrier. Then, in the second phase, we narrow down the possible location of the Alicorn by analyzing the data obtained from the sonobuoys. The results of our analysis will be data linked and shown on an overlay on your radars. And for the final phase, Trigger, you're gonna look for the submarine. We acquired one special MAD, a magnetic anomaly detector, for this. It'll be on Trigger's plane. Fly over where we expect the Alicorn might be. If the submarine is right beneath you, your MAD will detect it. You'll also have nautical charts on your radars, so use them. Once it's found, our fleet will commence a unified attack with ass rocks and sink it.
And if we miss?
4 ships will be joining the operation. There won't be a second salvo.
So, who's flying, Wiseman?
Everyone except myself. Oh. This is in order. Now get your fat asses moving.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Well, it's time for some treasure hunting, Trigger.
Oh boy, I'm excited.
Hey, stop screwing around.
Don't be such a hothead, Hoosian. We all know what'll happen if we screw up.
Patrol aircraft Sector 1 will deploy the sonar buoy barrier. We're all prepared to find a farm, and that's why there's so many of us. According to calculations, just one needs to try to locate it.
Those aren't the sort of calculations we like, are they, Trigger?
Damn right. Same for the rest of us, too.
They're here as predicted. Detecting hostiles. They're definitely aircraft from the Alicorn.
Trigger, you take the lead. The patrol aircraft must be protected. All aircraft, follow Trigger!
Wilco.
Understood. Understood. Roger. Understood. They must have been waiting for us in the air.
David, here's a question. How many aircraft can the Alicorn carry?
20 to 30, depending on the type of aircraft, but it's unconfirmed intel. Could be more. With 3 strikes, you could reduce them to a single digit.
20% of sonar buoys dropped. Situation report.
Debris from the downed aircraft is landing in the water.
Let me know when the bodies, I mean the debris, stops raining.
We're detecting additional UAVs. Intercept them.
So there was more hiding.
Trigger, can you get him?
Do you have a moment?
What's up?
Two groups of demonstrators have clashed. People are running away. You have our signs held up. There are even banners flying in the air. We're advertising drones.
What? You're in Elred?
Well, yeah, I live here. I haven't saw the terminal guidance district either.
I meant, why aren't you running?
Hey, you guys aren't running, are you?
Damn right.
Cyclops 2.
Yes, those drones aren't running away.
What do you mean?
I'll call you back. Alex, I need you to check something.
Nice kill, Trigger. The patrol aircraft can continue now.
45% of sonar buoys dropped. Keep hostiles far from the patrol aircraft.
Sit tight. Our air patrol and the LRSSG will find them.
Target acquired.
Enemy missile inbound. Prepare for impact.
Our patrol aircraft are in trouble.
Runway 30 signal.
Knew it. That captain was up to no good.
Not bad at all, Trigger.
Locked on. Firing.
Missile away.
Hostile confirmed down. Dodge is down. Three strikes got her back.
Trigger, the other guys are standing their ground, but in the end, it comes down to you. Do us proud.
70% of sonar buoys dropped.
Just a little more.
All aircraft be advised. Our radars picked up new hostiles.
We're damaged. The hostiles are coming after us.
Protect Spectre.
We've lost the tackle.
Missile away.
You're coming after our patrol aircraft, all right.
Situation report should be clear the baffle, Captain.
Chased by sea. Pursuers will be airborne.
Got us. We're on the side. Spectre's in trouble. Cover them. 95% of sonar buoys dropped.
Captain's plans are infernal. They must be very frustrated right now. It's nearly impossible to find us in these open seas.
Come if you dare, 3 strikes.
Mayday, mayday, mayday! Remains the same.
Control down. Protect the remaining aircraft.
No more on my watch.
Shit! Sorry, Trigger.
Behind the enemy.
Confirming new hostiles.
Bandit down.
Focus on the patrol aircraft.
Great shot.
UAV eliminated.
Got it, sonar buoy now. All sonar buoys dropped. Barrier completed. Analysis complete. Data linking the Alicorn's navigable zone.
Roger that. Displaying the search area on your radar map. The Alicorn's somewhere inside that ring. Activating the MAD. Do you see the waveform indicator above your HUD? Fly over the search area and look for a location that induces a change in the waveform.
Treasure hunting for real, huh?
All aircraft except Trigger, you're on contingent combat air patrol. The MAD won't function at high speeds. Fly slower than 800 kilometers an hour.
The submarine may be huge, but it's still gonna be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Okay, Trigger, your MAD's getting something. The waveform on your HUD should have peaked. Turn and fly in the direction where the waveform peaks.
Come on, Sharky. Where are ya?
Trigger, your MAD's showing a stronger reaction. The Alicorn must be near.
You've set the hook. Now you just have to reel it in.
Picking up a magnetic signature. Signature lost. I'm seeing strong noise in the MAD signal.
Shit. They predicted that we'd use the MAD.
Seems like this is our contingency.
Similar to the source of the noise on the ocean surface. It's likely similar to a buoy.
I don't have a window, so I don't know about buoys, but I'm detecting strong radio sources.
Correct. That's it.
Sending the location of the jamming devices. Destroy them.
Trigger, let's destroy the jamming buoys.
All these jammers must have been deployed beforehand. They predicted our moves.
And we'll go beyond their expectations.
What the? A huge explosion just went off underwater.
Explosion? Control aircraft, what's happening underwater? Underwater listening is impossible. We're only hearing the explosion echoes. The Alicorn will use the noise recover and head out at full speed.
Destroy the jamming buoys before the enemy submarine escapes.
Full speed ahead. Aye, sir. Don't let him get away.
Damn it. Inspector, I need you to search this location again as soon as the noise dies down.
Can we make it?
The last jamming buoy has been destroyed.
How'd it go?
Wait for the sonar buoys to respond.
God damn it.
I like the intel about the enemy submarine.
Hey, you okay?
Analysis done. Data linking.
Its location is moved. Trigger, I'm sending you the search area. Don't let it get away.
The Alicorn has almost reached the trench. Time's running out.
Hurry.
It's okay. Trigger's already on the hunt.
Confirming more hostile UAVs. They just launched from the Alicorn.
We can launch them underwater?
If you can splash even one, it'll be that much easier for Trigger.
Strider, Cyclops, we don't have much time left.
Don't you worry. Trigger will find it.
Trigger's given me so much cover and I still... Shit, I'm just pathetic.
Double time it, Trigger. Count on it.
Think we can find it? This is pretty tough.
Let's do this.
Lanza, draw the attention of the hostile at 9 o'clock. You've reeled it in. Positive hit on the MAD.
That's it.
Strider 1 found the submarine Alicorn.
Yeah! All that flying around paid off.
We ain't done yet. Give it the finishing blow.
Target coordinates acquired. Coordinates re-entered. Commence preparations to fire the VL Athrock.
VL Athrock ready for launch.
Line of fire is clear. Ready. Fire all missiles! Fire! Missile away. All anti-submarine missiles launched.
Report the results.
Did we get him?
Alicorn spotted. It's surfacing.
Surfacing? We haven't sunk it? It's attacking our fleet. Son of a... We didn't hit him.
Wrong, Cal. Back them into a corner. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on Trigger.
Understood.
Roger.
Welcome. Roger.
Strider 1 has destroyed a railgun.
We have
Awesome. That's one horn snapped off.
Strike hit on main gun! It's back!
Order internal management.
We can't fight it! Evacuate!
My lifeboat.
We lost Destroyer Seagull and Aegis vessel capsizing.
The 2 years that we fought at the bottom of the sea, I will not allow our perseverance to be desecrated.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces.
We'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about.
Throttle up!
The Alicorn fired its railguns.
Use these main guns for anti-air combat.
Alicorn is diving. Galley station is damaged. We'll have to surface again soon. We need to shoot down the drones that have been launched.
There's no means of retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live. If you wish to live, then you must let go of your life.
Vector Squadron will continue surveillance. We might be able to locate about the surface.
That's more than enough. All aircraft, position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces.
Righto. Locked on. This one's a goner.
Target acquired.
Flash one.
We picked up the Alicorn underwater.
The Alicorn has surfaced. Commence assault.
Be not afraid. Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss?
Charging complete.
Commence fire!
Box 2. Box 2.
All railguns have been destroyed.
Trigger took both of its arms off. Don't let your guard down. There's no guarantee that monster only has a pair of them. Your main gun!
Fire all remaining weaponry at 3 strikes! Ignore all other aircraft!
The Alicorn has launched aircraft.
That's some real skill there. They've got serious guts to take off right now.
Guts. They're just damn crazy.
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen. Enemy submarine diving.
My fellows up there, keep your lives carry weight. It gives you the right to take the lives of others.
We cannot let the enemy's attacks reach our brothers. Go head on with 3 strikes and take them down with me!
Small UAVs have activated EM barriers.
I have visual. They look similar to the Arsenal Bird's defense system.
What do we do then? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know.
The 3 scars. We've lost many because of them.
Confirmed destroyed.
10 men walking. Why should we fear death? Missed.
Strider 1, enemy has a lock. Sub-spotted. Underwater coordinates.
Strider 2. Fox 2.
I'm gonna open this guy up.
Are our allies holding up?
Alicorn surfacing.
Strider 1 down to hostile.
I'll make sure he'll never surface again.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Keep bringing him down.
Strider 1, lock on target. Aircraft have taken off from the submarine.
Enemy is locked on. Break away.
Have between 3 strikes to the submarine.
Missile hit. The pressure hull near the ballast tank has sustained damage.
Don't let Trigger hog the spotlight.
Forward critical condition. Rear to control. Fissures in the pressure hull.
Strider 1, missile launched. Barrier drone destroyed. All aircraft, try to follow Trigger's example.
Right, I think I got it, Trigger.
Keep firing. Crush their eyes into the space of your leg.
Follow Trigger's lead.
The Alicorn has submerged. Wait for the next window of attack.
Hello, this is North. What's the situation over there? We've got a moment or two. Stat rep? We advertise drones. These guys are doing terminal guidance. Hey, chill. We are advertising drones flying above the demonstrators. No profit for a guidance
Enemy submarine surfacing.
You must save those souls that died chained to the prison of ethics.
Damn. You think a submarine that can't dive would be easy prey? Longcaster, my HUD's glitching. Trigger, count. How are things over there?
We've identified the source of the jamming signal. It's the Alicorn.
So easy. Pay attention, right?
Trigger destroying jammer. Jamming signal's no longer protected.
Quick and work, just as always.
Aircraft have launched from the Alicorn. Missile launched.
You're not going that easy.
Target eliminated.
Strider 3, Fox 2.
You're in their sights, Strider 1.
Right behind him.
Missile away. You destroyed all of the SAM sites.
Yes, sir!
The Alicorn is diving.
It got away.
We're in the middle of a search. How are things?
We're going to jam this entire region. The Air Force's EW aircraft.
That's a big bang.
The Rangers have been escaped. Controlling the drones and terminal guidance will be impossible. It's crude, but effective.
Bastard.
Cell phones will stop working too. This might be our last call.
Leave the rest to us.
It's a goddamn
underwater coordinates.
It's surfacing for anti-air combat.
Alicorn surfacing.
What we have to do is simple. I give the orders and you strike the target.
Let's sink it.
Missile hit.
Strider 1, destroy target.
The submarine's aircraft have taken off. Strider 1, missile launched.
Hostile acquired.
Target acquired. Missile hit.
Trigger's attack hit. Can visually confirm hull damage.
Let's follow his lead.
Check the radiation every 5 minutes. Easy, have any cool things? We're thinking even if the reactor's no good. Focus on anti-air combat.
Fox 2.
Strider 3, Fox 2.
Enemy submarine diving. Missile hit. Watch your chaff and flare supply.
Strider 1, watch your tail.
It has to be reeling from all that damage.
I'm on my target's tail.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. UAV confirmed destroyed. Strider 1, missile away.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
We lost a patrol aircraft.
Shoot that enemy.
Lieutenant Booth from here. I heard you have yet to write a will. I lost all my family in the war, sir. Perfect. You're on to my salvation. Don't die. You have permission to take off. Aye, aye, sir.
The Alicorn has surfaced. Commence assault.
Chase them.
Here they come. Time for us.
Aircraft have taken off from the submarine. All VLSs confirmed destroyed. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Missile away.
Trigger, let's end this once and for all.
Strider 1, target acquired. All AA guns destroyed.
Yeah!
That's a hit. Target is hit.
That was Trigger.
Balance tanks have been damaged. We can't maintain buoyancy.
Strider 1, bandit destroyed.
All right, get him.
Strider 1, missile launched. Target hit. The Alicorn is diving.
Where's it gonna come up next? Situation over there.
Survived
I
the
thought you
missile.
couldn't make calls anymore. I'm using a payphone for the first time, too. One's wide open.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Alicorn underwater.
Enemy submarine surfacing.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Scratch with drone.
We've hit them hard. They should have taken heavy damage.
Acquired lock on bandit. Fire it!
Target hit.
The enemy submarine's outer hull is severely damaged. It won't be able to dive like that. Yeah. All right. All right.
Right.
We surrender.
What?
What's going on?
I know this voice.
This is the submarine aircraft cruiser Alicorn. We surrender. Stop shooting.
All aircraft, cease fire.
That's a con man talking. I should know.
Let's just sink it.
Negative. We cannot attack those that have surrendered. It's a breach of international law.
I repeat, we surrender.
What do we do?
Weapon use is prohibited.
Why hold international law so dearly? We'll no longer be soldiers the moment we don't. Then I'll happily quit my career.
Do not attack.
We will surrender. We are currently making preparations to be disarmed.
I'm David North, an analyst at the Ocean Intelligence Agency. Captain, we've already jammed your terminal guidance system over ORED. Your shot will miss the mark.
Let me tell you a story. Back when I was a gunnery officer, I had to aim at an enemy ship 30 kilometers away in the middle of a storm. The seas were rough that day, and still I landed one of the 2 shots.
Here's a question. Was your plan elegant? The answer is yes. At least until 3 strikes ruined it.
What do you know of beauty?
They have no intention to surrender. Stop them, Trigger! Hit the barrel, Trigger! Hurry!
Wait, Trigger.
Stop attacking immediately.
Charge up. Target is the ocean capital of Florida. Take the lives of 1 million people 5,000 kilometers away from the weapon. It fired.
It's okay. The shell will miss.
What happened?
That's a blatant violation of orders, you dumbass!
Open that shell! Aye, sir. All aircraft, destroy the Alicorn.
Wilco!
All right.
Wilco.
Wilco. Understood.
Aim for the base of the rail cannon.
That's the affair! Can't raise the elevation of the barrel!
Captain, all slow ahead, flood the aft trim tanks!
Sir, the boat will see gas first, and that'll give the gun the elevation it needs!
Don't you see 3 strikes? 10 million lives will be saved at the cost of a mere 1 million lives.
Liar. You just want to kill people. We won't let you.
Your attacks are hitting the base of the rail cannon.
You just put a statement right there, didn't you, Trigger? All right!
Target hit. Target hit.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger.
Confirming explosions. The rail cannon's been destroyed.
Yeah, baby. Don't you see? 1 million lives!
The Alicorn's hull is severely damaged. No, it's completely split in 2.
She really pulled it off.
That's our final answer.
see loads of floating objects in the waves. I don't think there are any survivors, Wiseman.
Copy that. The enemy submarine has been destroyed. Operation is complete.
That was unbelievable. Just all of it.
That's right. Yeah.
There are some who send those around them to their doom. Like Captain Mateus Torres was the devil incarnate. There are others. Others who show the way to everyone else. Those who stand at the forefront to cast the light. Those who follow them can't help but feel that they're in the right hands, that they'll make it. This is an era where there isn't a singular answer, like a quiz question. The world awaits a hero to keep the torch aloft, banishing the darkness.
Quite the poet. That's a story I'm gonna have to tell my kid.
All aircraft in David. The operation is complete. Return to base and get some rest. Oh man, finally time for some munchies. Could you hand me the burger over there? Oh, and the knife and fork too, please.
Once I get back to base, I'm heading to the mess hall. Well, we screw up.
Operation is complete.
Can we celebrate now?
Yeah, good work.
Yeah!
Yahoo! Your next mission's in 32 hours.
Whoa. Not something I'll
That was
tell my son
something.
about. Give me a break.
I'm good, Alex. Won't need that wake-up call every 2 hours anymore.
David, only the summary is fine. Give me the report ASAP. I'll hand it to the president.
That's why I haven't slept in the last 80 hours.
78 hours and 52 minutes.
Okay. Well, now to the conclusion. Assuming that 3 strikes is a singularity, why not terminate him?
There is a fact that has been observed in all of the missions 3 Strikes has taken part in. All dependent elements that either mimic or follow the subject have increased chances of survival.
Try to be more sensuous.
Go Trigger's way, he'll make it. He leads the way.
Really?
Significance is high.
That's uncharacteristically illogical of you.
Ha ha ha.
Is that really how you laugh?